Hello and welcome to PlayStation Unchained. I'm your host Chili, as we are the podcast for the PSU.com, PlayStation Universe. Man, there's been some interesting news this week. Some news, some reviews, some leaks, and we're going to talk about some of those with our words, because this is an audio type of thing and showing you with our hands would not work. So, talking with words, we have a Gary.
You have a Gary, and I speak with words, sometimes with my hands and feet and my body language. People find that weird. People find that weird, but I don't give a fuck.
So what are you up to today, man?
Oh, just grinding some blood rubies from Duck and Battle right now.
Nice.
And playing lots of games. Some I can't talk about. I wish I could talk about. But I'll save that for next week. And others I can talk about. They deal with fan service, and it's exciting.
Ooh.
Always fun to talk fan service.
I like me some fan service.
I do too, but I don't know why you gotta hate me for talking about it. People of the internet.
Because they don't like people liking fan service. Because reasons.
No. They hate me because I mentioned the word fan service while also giving the game one of the highest scores on the internet.
Oh, I think I know what game it is now.
Yes.
Persona.
Yeah, fan service. People who love going to school, man, you can't talk shit on that. Moment you mention going to school, they're gonna attack you. It's like, I fucking love school. I love it when a cat tells me to go to bed.
Go to bed now, it's late.
But it's 6 p.m.
Go to bed, Gary. It's late.
Okay.
You've had a busy day.
I went and hit baseballs at the cage.
Yeah, you've had a busy day. Go to bed.
And I ate ramen to increase my stamina.
You've had a busy day. Go to bed. You've read a book. You've had a busy day. Go to bed.
That's a sick burn.
By the way, as much as a joke, I love Persona.
Yeah, that's Persona 5 in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Now you know, and you don't have to buy it.
You do have to buy it because it's a good game.
If you can get through with it.
Yeah.
Most people buy Persona, but most people never get through Persona.
That's true. So anyway, how was your week?
My week has been pretty good, actually. Just hanging out, enjoying times, raging at my friends. We played some Mario Kart yesterday. That was fun.
Nice.
It's never fun. Mario Kart is never fun with friends.
We like to play it with friends, but it's never fun.
No, Nintendo are the masters of deception. They make games that look like they're for kids, but they're for destroying friendships. And that's pretty much what happens when you play Mario Kart. If you don't know, Mario Kart ends friendships. Smash Brothers ends friendships. Mario Party ends friendships. Anything that has Mario in it ends friendships. Even the board games, even the Mario Kart Monopoly board game ends friendships.
By the way, I still can't wait till the Scarborough Monopoly game comes out.
It's probably going to end friendships.
I'm going to buy it.
At this point, they should just make the Bloodborne Monopoly game. I'd buy it.
Yeah, I'd buy it. Don't go past Go, don't collect souls.
Well, hey, there's that official Kingdom Hearts board game coming out now, so...
Oh, and Final Fantasy 14's got an official board game coming out.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I might buy it.
It's a gold saucer based board game.
Oh, never mind.
I'll link it to you because it looks quite cool. And we've got a sexy Tim with us. Hey, Tim.
Emphasis on the sexy, please.
Yeah.
Wait.
That doesn't sound sexy to me, Tim. You better start acting sexy right now.
Is there another person here?
I want to hear a sexy voice.
I thought it was the only Tim on staff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do a sex voice right now.
Do it.
Hi, Gary.
All the panties are now wet.
Oh my god.
What?
I feel like Oolong now, wishing for panties.
I guess we'll go straight into the leaks. Because did you know that Mortal Kombat has leaked some details? By details, I mean pretty much the entire roster of characters.
Please tell us what this roster of characters entails, because I posted a link internally about characters that will probably be in Mortal Kombat, but we didn't run with it because, the source isn't exactly the best source in the world. But so far, it's been 100% accurate with all its reveals.
Well, we got a picture of the character select screen.
Okay.
And the supposed rumoured characters, well, apart from the ones we know, of course, you got Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, Liu Kang, Katana, Jade, Raid, Noob Saibot, Smoke, Reptile, I can never say this word, so I'm just saying anyway, Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
Yep. Kung Lao. Please tell me this isn't real. Fucking.
That is a real character.
Bo Rao Chow, Limi.
Frost. Oh, Bo Raicho? Oh
yeah.
My god.
Frost.
Yes, finally.
By the way, Lee Mel as well, between those. Serena. Kenshi. Kotal Khan. Devora. Aaron Black.
Deborah?
Devora? Yeah, Deborah.
I thought you said Deborah. I'm like, day one.
Aaron Black. Cassie Cage. Jackie Briggs. Takada. Kunjin. Onaga. Garrus. Baraka. Scarlet. New. My favourite character.
Wait, this seems like an awfully large roster for what we saw in the character select screen.
Yeah, there's 31.
What? That's not how many spaces there are, is it? Continue. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Continue, man.
And Shao Kahn. So that's supposedly the characters. If it's any real. No, that doesn't mention Jax in that, and so we'll see. Because Jax is literally right there in the top right, in the character select screen. Well, the leaked supposed character select screen.
Yeah, the leaked character select screen does not look very good. It looks like the same characters outlined in every image.
Well, sorry, there's 31 leaked characters in that list, but there's 30 slots, so.
Well, Shao Kahn is DLC. We know that.
But there's a SHA at the bottom. So I'm guessing SHA is just Shao Kahn.
Okay, so new, I think, means new character that we haven't seen before.
I thought new was just noob. And this is in the picture.
No, it would have said Noob Saibot.
Yeah. I don't know. Johnny is J-O-H, so.
Well, Johnny Cage has been confirmed already, so.
Yeah. Kit.
Who, by the way, has one of the coolest moves in all of fighting game history. His stun double, so for those who don't know, Johnny Cage is an action movie star. So his stun double comes in, grabs the person you're fighting, holds them, while Johnny Cage runs in and punches him in the dick. It's the greatest move I've ever seen.
By the way, I'll give Mortal Kombat this. It's a very innovative franchise. I never expected a Knight Rider reboot where Kit was part of the Mortal Kombat roster.
Oh my god.
They're really pushing the boundaries by having a car fight in the tournament.
So, this week, I feel can be accurate. But then again, you can literally mention any Mortal Kombat characters, and chances are they'll appear. That's like my biggest problem with Mortal Kombat leaks, is because even though characters die, it's like Dragon Ball franchise. They just come back. Like Shang Tsung, why is he going to be in the game? He's been dead for like 4 fucking storylines already.
They wished him back in the Dragon Balls. That's why Deborah's here, because it's official now that Dragon Ball has been linked to Mortal Kombat. Also,
maybe.
if this is true, unless it's just the character select screen, the game is running at 30 frames per second.
Well, it has to run on the Switch, so.
Hashtag?
Then it's 15 frames per second.
Ouch.
No, but if you look at the details of the screenshot, it shows the resolution, which is 2880 by 1620.
Well, the game is still in development. It could just be an early build of the game. Or what they're planning to do for the beta, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there's an
But
open
let's see
beta,
here.
isn't there?
Some of these characters just don't really... I don't think they'll be in the game. Rain, I don't see Rain being in the game because he fucking cares about Rain.
I don't know who that is.
Chocolate Rain!
He was the purple ninja from Kombat 3.
Oh,
He used water to fight.
that sounds awesome.
Oh, no, he was cool, but I don't think he's been in the Mortal Kombat since then. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember Rain.
All I know is
Apparently
Noob
for a long
Saibot is
time.
back, so I'm happy about that.
Noob Saibot, I'm very happy about Noob Saibot. It's crazy. Smoke, probably because he's been rumored. The only thing that bothers me is Reptile here, and the reason is because the voice actor, the South American voice actor for Reptile, says that he's not doing the voice for Reptile, and the Reptile is not going to be in the game. Of course, they could just be recasting him, and he's just being sour about it.
Ooh, sick burn. Sorry, David.
The other cool
one
one-
second. Rain was also in Mortal Kombat Deception. You're also in Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Armageddon doesn't count.
Uh,
But sure, Deception.
and he makes an appearance in the Mortal Kombat 10.
Well, almost all these characters appear in the story in 10, but they're not playable. The one I'm really, really stoked for is Frost. I'm really happy Frost is coming back. I think the last one she was in was Deadly Alliance, and that was her debut, too. Really happy about her. But I don't know, one thing that's also missing for me is Stryker. He's the cop from Mortal Kombat 3. And the reason that's interesting to me is because there has been leaked rumors and some weird little screenshots and hints that Stryker is going to be in the game and he's going to be voiced by John Cena.
John Cena!
Yeah.
Maybe they thought
and
that's...
obviously he's not in here.
Maybe they thought it'd be better as DLC.
And John Cena himself has also been posting pictures of himself as Stryker as well.
I wouldn't be
on his
surprised if they
Instagram.
think, man, that can sell some video game DLCs. We'll cut it from the main game.
I'll take a Mortal Kombat movie with John Cena and Stryker. Shit, all day.
No, I'm saying like the character playable is probably been cut for the game because that's something that'll be hyped to sell.
Well, yeah, but it's Stryker. Nobody fucking wants to buy Stryker for.
That's why they
money.
balanced it by having John Cena do it.
Oh, that's true. As people know, Ronda Rousey's doing the voice of Sonya this time, so
That's kind of cool, I think.
yeah.
Man, at this rate,
So,
Mortal Kombat's just going to become WWE wrestling.
oh my god, why not? They're all fucking characters like Mortal Kombat characters. But yeah, no, we'll see about the roster. Like, there's some characters here I don't give a shit for, like Boraicho. No, I don't want him anywhere near my Mortal Kombats anymore.
Wow,
But he was a terrible character. I'm sorry, but some of them I'm cool with. I'm surprised there's no. Wait, you said Shiva is in the game? No, not Shiva. No forearm character this time. So
Yeah, no
that's interesting.
Goro.
No Goro, no Shiva,
Yeah.
no Kintaro.
I wonder if it's because of the whole character customization stuff. It's just easier for them to make it for a human body. You know what I mean a typical...
Well, Reptile better not look like a reptile this time. It better look like a green ninja.
Well, no. What I mean is the fact that it's less modelling work.
Oh, maybe.
It's one skeleton instead of because Reptile still has humanoid features. Really, if I'm remembering.
Oh, he's kind of devolved into being more reptile lately.
Yeah.
So. But yeah.
But he doesn't have 4 arms, so the base model of the outfits would be the same.
Mm-hmm. But no, so far this game has all the characters I want, and because of that, it's going to be a day one for me. Probably. It's got Baraka, it's got Johnny Cage, it's got Frost supposedly, Noob Saibot. It's got all my characters. So
I like Noob Saibot. He is cool.
Sonya, I'm all down for that shit. No robots either. Where's Cyrax and Sector? That's interesting to me too.
I guess we'll go to the slightly disappointing news of the week, but only for us because we're not fanboys. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign looks like it's getting a remaster. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, that small indie game by that indie development team, has been spotted by campaign's been spotted on the PEGI website. I'm just gonna call it PEGI because screw actually calling it what it is. As we know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, which was included with, I think it was Infinite Warfare. If you bought the, I think it was either, I can't remember if it's the normal edition or the collector's edition of Infinite Warfare, where you had to buy it to get the remaster. But then,
you got the remaster of Modern Warfare, yeah, the first one.
And then a little bit later, they eventually sold it separately. Now, whether they're going to sell this with the new Call of Duty this year, with buy the collector's edition of Call of Duty something, shoot you with bang bangs, and get Modern Warfare 2 remastered free with your shoot with bang bangs.
Is it 3 or 2 that's being remastered?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Well, this is interesting because an ex-Infinity War developer just recently said that there is no chance in hell that that game is getting remastered.
Well...
apparently he doesn't know what he's talking about because obviously he's an ex-employee.
Obviously they did this just to spite him.
if of course this is true, I guess there's also the rumor that it's only going to be the campaign. It's not going to have the multiplayer. I am perfectly fine with that because that is when the multiplayer went downhill, when you can just nuke everybody with something briefcase around.
Now, okay, this is a little bit of a weird conspiracy theory I'm going to have right now that people are going to get weird about. Now, remember the last Call of Duty did not have a single-player mode because they were too busy with Blackout.
Battle Royale.
What if this is going to be the single-player mode for the new Call of Duty?
Oh my god. No, I think rumors are saying that the next Call of Duty, that's the new one that they're developing, is bringing back a campaign.
Yeah, this right here.
Oh my god! Unless they plan to release this in October. As a matter of fact, nobody should even consider releasing a game this holiday season. This fucking Pokemon is coming out this holiday season.
Yeah, fuck everything else. So, Pokemon, the Sword and Shield.
You may as well just give up now because you're not going to win.
Sobble is the best Pokemon. Fight me.
Don't.
But I honestly thought Modern Warfare 2 was a huge dud in both multiplayer and campaign, so I don't truly care one way or another for it. But I know people love it, so power to them. They get to buy a remaster for probably full price and just half the game.
Yeah. Hey, or you could wait a bajillion years and, maybe it'll arrive on Plus. Just like Call of Duty Modern Warfare is going to be free on Plus next month. And I'm actually looking forward to that because I actually enjoyed Modern Warfare 1, the campaign. And the multiplayer wasn't that shit.
I thought the multiplayer was great in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, and it'll be free for everyone that has Plus.
It evolved to whatever. What about Tim? Tim, you've been quiet. Tell us
which one of the new Pokemon is so good.
Excitement.
The grass type. I always go for the grass type.
Yes, the monkey looks amazing.
He looks cute, but I like Sobble so much. I'm worried. I like Sobble, but I'm worried about what it's going to evolve into. I feel like it's going to be like
everything will just be a fighting because this is where things are going. Yeah. I'm going to be disappointed because Pokemon.
No, I feel like it's going to be like it's going to start off shy, and then evolve into some sort of egomaniac Pokemon.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah. But no, Tim, Call of Duty. It's your favorite franchise. You review it all the time, and you love it.
Well, if you wait 2 years, 3 years, it'll be available on PS Plus. That's what we've learned.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is one of the first Activision games available on PlayStation Plus, isn't it?
I don't know, but I'm really glad I never bought it because I've wanted to like low key play it, but I've never really wanted to give them money. So this is perfect.
Yeah, this is exactly my thing, Tim. I'd be like, oh, I actually want to play this again, but I don't want to spend money.
Yeah, I never played Modern Warfare.
Cool.
This is perfect.
I actually made money because of Modern Warfare. Yeah.
I want to make money.
I'm not saying it here in case I get in trouble.
But what about Modern Warfare 2?
Electric Boogaloo.
So you loved it more than all the other Call of Duty. So you will be buying this campaign-only version at full price of $60.
Unless my theory is correct and it's part of the new Call of Duty game. Spoilers,
Which you'll
it's
still
not.
pay full price.
Well, that's what they did with the other one. And
No, I was joking to say that the campaign is the new one is just the old remaster.
How do we sell new Call of Duty games without putting any effort into it? Let's put old ones in it.
You say it like it's a new practice.
Wacka wacka.
How do we sell the new Medal of Honor games? Let's put Call of Duty in it.
No, so Tim, you're excited then that they're redoing 2, if they are redoing 2.
Well, it's got they are redoing
But
too.
you just said you platinumed it.
Yeah, so
That means you loved it.
People I played with.
Tim's also played Hannah Montana. Spoilers, he hasn't.
I have not.
You're right. He had
If you want to
Crystal do it
compare,
for him.
if you really want to compare those two platinums, you can just go straight to hell because you obviously don't know what you're talking about.
The Hannah Montana one is hard because you have to worry about people walking in on you.
Yeah, my mate my mate bought the game just to get the platinum, and any time he walked into the game store, they kept calling him by his first name, Montana. So yeah,
That's what he gets.
See, that's worse. That's
So-
harder to do.
and he couldn't beat the game. That was the worst part.
And that's the thing. That was one game out of all the easy platinums I've ever gotten. That's one of them I refused to get. And what's really funny is that I probably shouldn't out him like this, but Mark got that game, and he had his ex at the time, no, ex now, girlfriend at the time, try to platinum it for him, and she never got it done.
Yeah, he couldn't do it. He couldn't beat the horse riding. The controls were too bad that he couldn't actually do it.
It's a music. It's not a.
No,
It's
there was
just
horse riding in this.
What?
Yeah.
It's just a rhythm game.
No, there was definitely horse riding because I've watched him play it.
There are plenty of games with horse riding in it, Gary.
Why are you telling me? I'm not the one saying it.
Ben? Hi, Ben. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, it's kind of like Hannah Montana remastered, I guess. Is that what we're going for?
I would never, but yes.
You know
All
what?
in all, I have the platinum. I'm probably not gonna do it again because I don't care.
What if this is a platinum but without any multiplayer trophies? Would you do it?
Well, if it has Spec Ops in it, it's gonna be annoying again. No thanks.
Well, that's multiplayer, isn't it? So,
Well,
co-op.
yeah, it depends on how they want to go about it. I mean, they put multiplayer in Modern Warfare's remasters, so.
True. Well, let's go to the stuff that Gary would enjoy.
Hannah Montana.
Yes.
Hey, well, look at her now, man. Killing it.
I'm telling.
Tell whoever you want, man. Wrecking ball that bitch.
Tell her about the wrecking ball.
Anyway,
Let's continue, man.
Cyberpunk 2077 is scheduled to make an appearance at E3. Whoa!
Yes.
Trailer, gameplay, release date. I'm going to go with none of those.
I'm going to go with all of those.
So
I'm gonna go with gameplay trailer.
Yeah, at most a little bit of a gameplay trailer.
I'm going to go with all of it simply because A is going to be running off play it, so it doesn't really matter if you think it's going to be a next-gen game or not. Secondly, if it's a big if, Microsoft announces their brand new system and it's coming out this year and it's going to be playable on the show floor, it could potentially be part of that.
Maybe.
as playable. I doubt
Are they
it.
going to announce a new piece of hardware now?
I think they are going to announce a new hardware, the C3, but I don't see it coming out until maybe spring of next year.
Well, it's
Somebody's a sore loser.
Or it's gonna come out on the Switch.
Oh God.
That's gonna be the new system. The Switch box. In collaboration with Nintendo.
Switchbox,
The Switch U.
Nintendo X, U, over.
The Wii box.
No, I think everything is gonna. We already had a huge, what was it, like a half an hour or 15-minute gameplay trailer that they revealed
On Twitch.
Yeah, so I don't see why they wouldn't do more gameplay trailers at that point. Like,
I think we'll get a release date, but I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a release window.
Yeah,
I think we'll get a release window of like.
I think it's just going to be the year.
2020.
I just think it's going to be 2020.
I feel like we'll get a window of like spring. Spring is what I'm going with.
If the new Xbox comes out, then yes.
Well, no, because then they can then release it later on in the year on the new Xbox.
Well, I'm still assuming this is going to be a cross-gen game, so...
Of course it's going to be a cross-gen game.
Unless Microsoft buys it.
No, Microsoft is not buying it. So I don't think CD Projekt is into that anymore. There's no exclusivity deals. No, I think they're very consumer-oriented now, from everything that I've seen.
I think the whole reason I think the main reason why the first game was exclusive was just that they needed the money. It's never been a big company.
A fat paycheck.
Yeah, fat paychecks.
I don't think they'll sacrifice principles. I really don't. I think they've done too much to win over the fan base to screw over the fan base.
Yeah.
With their free DLC.
Yeah, if they... Was that spite? That was spite.
It sure was.
There's a difference between DLC and expansions, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, their expansions were totally worth the price of admission.
Oh, the expansions were, but I hate how much people compared their DLC to a lot of other DLCs because I felt like a lot of the DLCs was just cut content.
Well, maybe, but I also feel their DLCs were exactly that, DLCs, whereas other companies, say, oh, this entire expansion of Assassin's Creed is a DLC.
Yeah.
No, it's an expansion. Why? Like, I don't think they hid what they were doing with their DLC. Like, this is DLC, we're going to have 15 DLCs coming out, there's going to be quests, there's going to be costumes, there's going to be whatever. But we are also working on big story content that we're going to sell separately.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they didn't lie or hide it in any way. They didn't tell you, oh, buy our season pass right now, and you'll get all this shit that you're probably not going to want later. They straight up told you, like, that's why they didn't do a season pass. It's like, here's all this free DLC you're going to get, and then if you want to buy our stuff later, here's what it's going to be.
True.
They didn't hide it behind a giant season pass, and you have no idea what the content is going to be behind it. Lately, like Assassin's Creed has done good with their season pass by telling you what you're going to get. You're going to get these 3 campaigns, and you're going to get Assassin's Creed 3 for free when it comes out as a remaster.
Is it Liberation as well with it?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is how you should do it. You should never announce a season pass and not tell people what the fuck is going to be in it.
As much as I love Far Cry 3, I remember seeing the announcement for the season pass before the announcement of the game. I think it was free. Was it 4? Oh no, it was one of them. I remember them showing off the season pass before the game even got announced.
Yeah, it's not cool. Like, that's not how you do it. And I think that's the big difference. They were very transparent about.
Well, you know what? Who has also been very transparent about DLC and how I've done this perfectly? Ubisoft. The Division 2 Year 1 roadmap was announced. Basically, there'll be episodes which will be free to all players. The first episode is Outskirts Expeditions. where it's set around the surrounding areas of Washington. Second episode is the Pentagon, the last castle, where you try to bring one of America's most iconic locations to basically take over the Pentagon, I guess. And our third episode, which they haven't announced yet, will be the last part of year one. They've definitely been really open about everything about it. The season pass just gives you 7 days early access to each episode, and some other exclusive stuff. But at least the episodes are free if you don't want to buy it. Also, the year one pass is including the Golden Omelette edition. So
Golden Omelette?
Yeah, the Golden Omelette edition. Go buy it. It's tasty.
I'm so hungry.
It's it's all it's cracked up to be.
I'm really worried about the state of gaming right now, simply because the games as a service games, Division, Anthem, Destiny, all that, I think they are running themselves into the ground.
Yeah.
Simply because there's so much competition now. They're all, I think, just going to cancel each other out. And they're all going to fail because of it.
Well, yeah, you can't have too many. I mean, there's only amount of hours per day.
Yeah, like, I think Destiny is obviously losing a lot of traction now. It has been for a while, but you have Anthem now, which hasn't had a very successful launch. Still plagued by a lot of problems. Still plagued by over a minute long load times.
Don't worry, they were aiming for that. They were thinking, man, Sonic 06 has had that title for too long. This is we've got our time to shine, boys.
Yeah, but then again, you also have, now the Division 2's coming out, which is going to hurt Anthem even more. It's going to hurt Destiny even more. But I also feel like Division 2 has a huge road ahead of it because of the free-to-play games. Apex Legends,
Warframe.
I think, Warframe is still doing amazing, which is amazing in its own right. It was a launch title, and it's still one of the best ones out there. But all the free-to-play games right now with Fortnite and Apex Legends, they're just destroying the market and the user base. They're taking all the users from these games that you already paid for, and whereas they're free. And I think so many of them are out right now, and with the constant updates and we're having, it's this season, so we're having this event, and Overwatch is having this event, and there's just so many of them that I think is just going to burn people out so fast, and they're just going to stick to what has happened with the MOBA franchise, where, you've had so many MOBAs come out, and yet only 2 of them really matter still. And it's the first 2 that actually broke ground, and that's obviously League of Legends and Dota 2. And I feel like it's going to be the same situation here, where it's just going to be Fortnite and Apex Legends. I want to say PUBG, but that has really fallen downhill with the player base lately. So
I know, because they're trying to tie in with stuff. Like, isn't PUBG getting announced Horizon stuff recently?
Yeah, they're getting Horizon cosmetics. They just had their Terra event. The mobile version had a Resident Evil 2 one. Yeah, they just keep doing stuff like that. And from what I hear, their brand new map is cool, but when you're only releasing one map every 5 months or so, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, to me, it's just it's too much at once, and it's going to be really hard for people, like you said, Ben. Like, it's going to be really hard for me to jump between Division 2 and Anthem. I'm going to have to pick one or the other, because I will not have time to do both. And it's just, in my opinion, these games are really going to divide the player base really fast. And you're going to see a lot less people playing them, because I feel like a lot of them are just going to go back to what they already know, which is their free-to-play ones. That's my opinion. Tim. You don't even care. We lost you, Tim.
My headset fell off. This is my life. That's how I feel about it. I don't know. Games as a service generally don't get me, just because for me it's really hard to look past the initial novelty, and if I can't see anything past that, it doesn't keep me for very long. And that kind of thing frustrates me, because I've enjoyed games as service. For instance, a good one would be like World of Warcraft. I played that game for 5 straight years, and then off and on for 10. That was my game. That was my go-to game, and I loved it. I loved its convenience, and I loved the cost for entertainment value. And I don't know if I'm worried about it necessarily, because generally this is what people want, whether it's good or bad, whether it's something coaxed by actual player demand or by the creators creating that demand. I don't know. And I'm not even really interested in theorizing, because my gaming focus is more on basically the kind of thing that I focus on in general with every piece of media. I'm looking for something that I can take with me in some form or another through my life. I'm not looking for something to zone out on. And about the time I zone out on something is when I move on from it. So that's mostly, that's most games as a service for me. If I zone out on it, I lose interest.
But you've been playing a lot of Destiny 2 lately.
Yeah, because I have people playing with. I have people to play with. I have an association. That helps a lot.
Yeah, so what you're saying is it's going to be bad if I'm playing The Division 2, you're playing Destiny, and Ben will never give up Final Fantasy 14. We'll just never play together ever.
That's the one part I hate about this division of time.
Yeah.
Like, there are already plenty enough games, and I want to play games with you guys. I have a folder dedicated to this very thing.
Oh my god. The folder where you say games I don't want to play with Gary. I know.
Oh, by the way, some breaking news about Anthem, sorry. It looks like Sony is refunding people right now for Anthem.
Oh,
wow. Supposedly, Reddit, it's on Reddit by the way, so we can't confirm this yet exactly, but Sony is aware of an issue with Anthem where it's if you purchase the digital version, it has a chance to crash mid-game and completely shut down the system. Anyway, he went to the support chat. I made a currently bricked and broken. It's incredibly frustrating. He reported the fact that he constantly restarted his PS4, and they refunded him instantly. So yeah.
Wow. No, there you go. That's one of the things that they will refund you for.
Yeah.
Is if the game does not work, and clearly that's causing the game not to work.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Sorry, I just read that. I wanted to go back to what you're saying.
You're fine. You're saying something about a folder, Tim?
I don't know.
A folder of games that you haven't played with Gary yet.
I don't know. I guess I just would rather play games like that with people, and if I don't have people to play with, I don't care. The game is the medium, not the source for me.
Yeah, it's playing with your friends that's the fun part. It's not the actual game itself. It's the experiences you make with your friends.
And that's part and parcel why I stuck with WoW for so long.
Yeah.
Because I had people to play with. Even if I was going from one place to the next, I still had people to play with.
Hey, at least we'll have a game to play with soon, Tim, when Stardew Valley finally gets multiplayer.
Yeah.
He has no hope for us. He already knows.
Well, I know with that game, I have Crystal I can play with.
And Steven.
So we're not good enough, is what you're saying.
And
what?
Steven wants to play it.
Yeah, but timing.
Timing!
This is Tim saying he doesn't want to play with me.
Oh.
Or he's just expecting me not to be around to play with.
Okay, Gary.
Thanks, dude. I love the guilt trip. Bring it on.
This is me saying that I can't control the world. And accepting that, Gary.
Or just saying Gary never wants to play games with me because he's
If you want to take all the
stupid
guilt, knock
piece of
yourself
shit.
right out. I'm not going to feel guilty because you want to take guilt.
I'm gonna tell my mom.
Fine,
Oh
I'm
my
just going
gosh,
to go play
okay.
Fantasy while you guys argue.
I wish I could.
I wish you could play it too, because the event is next month. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fantasy 15 event.
Yep.
I want you to come back so you can get your car. Or we can zoom around in our cars.
Zoom. I want him to get the fat kitty.
I think that's what's been killing me with that game is I want to be able to play it, but every time I've had to get into it, it's me playing catch up and I lose interest.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, even at end game, it's always catch up. Getting a new gear. It's
Yeah,
always
but at least I can do stuff with people. Well, leveling up, even doing dungeons, there's just randos. That's not fun.
I can't wait till Shadowbringers come in. I can't wait. June, where is it? Come now, June. Just let me skip to June. Anyway, let's try and be more upbeat. I have done my maths, and I've forgotten what game it was again now, because I'm an idiot.
Nice.
But one of them, we'll bring it back. You remember we did the Metacritic game recently? And guess what? Anthem has a score at last. It has a score.
Tuken.
And you know who won?
Hmm.
It hurts my soul, but Tim won.
Wow, it hurts your soul. That's my.
Because
Yeah, when I win, it sucks.
Because you gave it a 59,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
and it's got a 57. So that's
Oh my
what hurts.
God.
That's what hurts my soul is the fact that it's 57.
Out of how many reviews?
15.
Wow.
So we're one of the
Yes.
highest at 70.
Guess who's not getting their bonuses? BioWare.
Guess who's?
Fortunately.
So yeah, Tim, you won that.
Guess what CEOs are getting their bonuses? Getting the game out on time.
Tim, you won that with 57.
Yay.
Good job, Tim! Woo! Anal fisting.
So I'm at 1 for this year?
Wait, there's more. Trials Rising, which also released, which was one we gave a score to. Gary won
Yes!
with 81.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
well done, Gary. You won that.
Mm.
And then we have another one with Dead or Alive 6. And that was 76. And Tim won that with 81. Well done, Tim.
Oh, shit. Tim loves the fan service. I knew it.
So that's only 2 points?
Tim has
year?
3 points. Gary
3.
has 4 points. So it's a very close match still. With me at 0 points, but that's fine. I won last year, I think. I can't remember. So yeah.
So what you're saying is the game that had the more fan service and the billions of DLC costumes has a higher score than the new version that doesn't. Okay. just wanted to clarify that.
Yep. With its
We're gonna get to the
$92
how many
season pass.
hate reviews.
I think we all know what the majority of reviewers want. And
I
critics.
like boobies. I like
Yep,
boobies.
they want the fan service.
They want fan service and they don't want to be told it's shallow.
Okay. We all know that's coming out next week, so we've got to review it. I'm sorry. I know it's a conflict in a way, but Devil May Cry 5 is coming out next
It
week.
is coming out. It is coming out next week.
Tim,
Mm.
what would you give it out of 100?
Oh, shit.
You got to go with what the majority will think, not what you want.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. With the way the demo played, I didn't have a lot of optimism. It had some cool stuff, but most of it was just very lackadaisical. I'm kind of expecting. I don't know. I'm expecting that to be standard. I'm gonna say 64.
Gary?
That's standard to you? Man. I'm gonna go after also playing the demo and my decision based on the demo. I'm gonna go with 77.
And because I'm hyped as shit, I'm going to go with 95.
Oh my god. Talk about delusions of grandeur, man.
Left alive.
I mean, it could possibly happen. You never know.
Gary, left alive.
Left alive? Oh, shit, dude. I don't even think we're going to have a review scores for that. I'm going to go with a 50.
Ooh, that's some burns. Tim.
That, after all the trailers I've seen, I can fathom it being a good game.
So what you're saying, it's barely left alive?
I think it's titled appropriately.
No, that'd be Left for Dead.
Oh, God.
Tim.
Yeah, I'm worried about Left Alive. Sorry, Yoji.
Only shows art can't save your game.
Yeah.
Concept art, for that matter.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, I don't know. I think. I'm thinking a combination of certain outlets getting it, not getting it, versus opinionated people getting it, affecting the score. And I think it's going to end up somewhere around 55.
Because I've not heard of this game really, and you guys seem really down it, I'm going to give it
a 92.
Fuck it, a 92.
Oh my god, man! No, don't say that. Don't ever say that.
It's getting a 92, Gary. Okay, you said Chili, give it a 92. Gets a 92.
No. You give it. What was your original score?
It's 92 now. Okay.
You bitch. No.
It's saved. It's put into the document of time. I cannot edit it now.
The document of time.
That's the name of our podcast this week, I guess. Man, has anyone else found any more news this week? Is there any more stuff that has happened?
That has happened?
That has happened or will happen in the world of video games. Division 2 beta's live. Go play it while you listen to us. In fact, by the time this is out, it would have been dead, so... I hope you all enjoyed Division 2 beta.
I have been playing it. I am enjoying it.
Nice.
I think it's made a lot of much-needed improvements, especially when it comes to, the bullet spongy gameplay that a lot of people mentioned. Doesn't feel very bullet spongy anymore. It feels
That's good.
Like it should, when the weapons and the characters react to being shot pretty well. I've been enjoying it. I only played it for a couple hours today. It's the only time I've had since it launched. But the only thing I really disliked is the character creator, where they don't really let you create a character. You just keep pushing square and it randomly.
Wasn't that the same in the beta?
For you.
Was that the same?
I guess so.
I'm sure
I don't know if it was in the closed beta.
No, I remember that being the same in the Division 1 beta.
No, okay, maybe. I was just like, oh my god, just let me make my own hair. But no, so that's the only thing that bothered me. Also, for some reason, the game automatically has it set up where there is apparently somebody like for the hearing impaired. I guess it is.
Yeah.
Well, not the hearing impaired. What is it? It's pretty much an announcer telling you everything that you're doing in menus. Like you go to options, like options.
I'm sure that was a saying I could pick.
You can turn it off, but I was like, who the hell is talking after everything I'm doing? Like, it's super quiet too. I'm like, what the hell is that? But it's it is what it is. You can turn it off, but
that's cool that they've got that though for people that do have that, who do have.
I shouldn't say hearing impaired. Maybe people who can't read the super small text that they have in the game.
Yeah, because I set the text to max size because I'm blind.
Yeah, so that will probably help you. It only works for the menus. When you're in the menu, it just tells you what menu you're on. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. But no, I've been enjoying it quite thoroughly so far.
And also I've had the free roaming really good in the Division 2. So.
I haven't tried any of the free. I've been kind of trying to do the missions that they have in the beta so far, because I think they say you get stuff in the main game for beta too.
Yeah, you get an outfit for the. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if I have to finish it or whatnot. I don't know.
I think it was beat the first mission or something like that. So, I can't remember. It's been a while. I was in the closed beta, but I gave it a miss because I couldn't get working to invite you, so...
No.
Yeah.
Oh, we could announce that the Devil May Cry 5 soundtrack is coming out. It's on 5 discs.
Yes!
And over 300 songs, or over 500, I think it was. It's insane. I don't even remember hearing more than 3 songs in the demo, so I don't know where they're going to get all this from.
It's trying to aim for Fantasy 14's amount of records in a game, I guess.
So I don't know where they're getting all these tracks from. That's pretty crazy.
Most of the time, the menu screen.
You just hear, and the combat song.
That's the menu screen, the other menu screen, the other menu screen, the IM screen.
So, yeah. It might be one of those video game soundtracks where it's like the same song but remixed in a different style, like 20 times. A lot of video game soundtracks have. It's very hard to tell when you're actually playing games. It's the same song.
Yeah.
So have I.
Which, by the way, what is everybody's favorite soundtrack?
Oh.
The soundtrack?
I'm going to have to go with Fantasy 14. I'm sorry, but there's so many good songs.
I'm talking about Devil May Cry.
Oh. You said best soundtrack. You didn't say best soundtrack in Devil May Cry.
I thought I did. I thought I said what's everyone's favorite Devil May Cry soundtrack.
No, you just said everyone's favorite soundtrack.
Oh, okay. Devil May Cry soundtrack. There we go.
The songs have titles. I just like not rocking my head to them and going, "This is fucking pumped." I want to stab.
I gotta say 3.
Oh yeah, 3 had the best one.
I agree. 3
complete soundtrack.
Well.
Yeah.
I like the soundtrack in 3.
Yeah, I like the soundtrack.
Okay, well, what is everybody's favorite soundtrack band? Okay, Final Fantasy 14 with 1 billion tracks.
Yeah, 1 billion tracks. And if I go with anyone, I actually want to go with. I love the final song from A Realm Reborn, the one that Susan sings. God damn it. I'll have to Google it again. Damn it, I'm such a bad... I've got a Revolution in my head right now, which is a good song as well.
And you're the number 1 fanboy. This is just sad.
Oh my god. Just because you like something.
Yeah.
That's right, I'm going to go there. What about you?
I don't know. It's really hard because I have a couple for different reasons, and I go to them for different reasons. But it's really hard to give a favorite. I don't really want to, so I'm not going to.
But you have to.
I don't have to do anything, Gary.
I'm telling you, you have to. You said I make all your decisions, so.
But you got mad at me when I told you that.
Well, now I'm taking it back, so tell me.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Okay, you're not going to like the answer then.
Fine.
Persona 5.
Oh my god! Don't ever talk to me again, you stupid bitch.
That's
You
a
wanted
good-
it. You wanted it.
I'm just kidding.
Now I'm gonna justify myself. I got really bored with that game just because it went on for too long and didn't have good pacing.
Mhm.
But that soundtrack, man,
So that's your number one. You could have told me both of them. Okay, there you go.
that's not my number one.
Oh, okay. What's the
I
other one?
don't I don't have a number one. I have favorites that I go to for different reasons.
Okay, what are the two favorite ones besides Persona 5? What's
Nier
the other one?
Automata.
Yes. The only game that matters.
Oh my god. And then I also go to Metal Gear Solid 3.
Ooh, 3 in particular, huh?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for Snake Eater, dude. The song.
Oh yeah, Snake Eater is great. And by the way, I was talking about Answers. That was the name of it. Answers by Susan Calloway. I actually had shivers when I watched it live. Listened to it live.
Mm.
But yeah, Snake Eater. Yes, good choice there, Tim. That is one of the most perfect songs ever made, ever.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, even I'll admit, Persona 5 was really good. Even the menu screens had that jazzy theme. So, yeah.
I preferred 4 myself, but 5, but you know.
4 was good, but it didn't have that jazzy beat.
Well, yeah, 5 was more what you're saying. 4 was more J-pop than
Yeah.
anything. And 3, I don't even remember the soundtrack in 3, but it was
4
kind
was
of the
my
same.
first one. I never played any before 4. In
I
fact,
did
I
like the
started on
soundtrack
Golden.
before, but nowhere near as much as with 5.
But I'm looking
like
forward to
that.
Persona 6 for when I'm 50.
No, you're not. You're looking forward to Persona 5 on the Switch.
Ew.
Yeah.
Stop saying ew every time I mention Switch. I'm
Ew.
gonna eat your
Look,
face,
it's a
you
PlayStation podcast. We're supposed to say it even if we want to switch because Pokemon
No.
looks amazing.
Now, ew. Gary, I want to talk to you about something.
bitch. Please.
If I hate Switch so much, I wouldn't have bought Octopath Traveler.
And not played it once.
Oh my god.
See, the problem with Octopath Traveler is
I own it.
I instantly think of Octodad for some reason.
Octodad Traveler?
Yeah. That's the first thing I see.
Octopath Padre.
Yeah. I mean, I want to switch for Dragon Ball Hero, Super Dragon Ball Heroes.
Oh my god.
But I'm going to buy it for that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Gary, we need to talk after this podcast.
About your hate for Nintendo or the fact that
Nope.
I'm always right?
Nope.
Which kind of goes together. So.
I'm totally fine with you being right all the time, because
Just like, I accept it.
I'm totally okay with you being right about a lot of things.
Oh, thanks. Oh, for those who care, my favorite.
I don't!
Oh, fine. I'm gonna
What
move
is
on
it?
then. No, it's too late. I don't want to.
His
You hurt my
favourite
feelings.
is Persona 5.
You hurt my feel bads. I don't.
Yeah,
Wait, you
his
hurt-
favorite is Persona 5.
Wait. We hurt his feel bad, so that means we're making good because we're hurting the things that makes him feel bad.
Yep.
Oh my god. Stop making sense, man. Don't. Just don't do it.
Yeah, it shouldn't make sense. I never make sense. Just like how I broke, on our show this week for Digital Fiasco,
Oh my god.
where I
you
became
broke
the
it.
Antichrist. It was brilliant.
It was warranted.
Tim, I was the Antichrist.
All
Yeah?
of a sudden,
Yeah.
nobody hated me anymore.
Yeah. I stole all of the hate. I
That sounds
became a
nice.
tank.
Yes. Yes.
And also, that's some clicking in the background. I think Tim is trying to vent out his frustrations. So we'll
No,
end the
I'm-
show here.
I'm messing with my Switch.
Okay. Tim, any shout outs and how can they contact you?
Fans, of course. Fonzie, excited. We finally have a date for when he's getting back. What is that, April 21st?
So next
I'm
month?
not gonna be here.
Is that when it is?
Yeah.
Something April?
I thought it was April 21st.
That's what I thought I said.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, you're right, Tim.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Don't worry, Tim. You're right, as always.
Thanks, Ben.
No worries.
Oh my god.
No. We can't wait. We missed you, Alfonso. We miss you.
Hashtag.
Gary
How about you,
doesn't
Ben?
know. Gary doesn't.
What about you, Ben? What are your shout-a-rooney skis?
I'd like to shout out to Maelstrom Radio, twitch.tv says Maelstrom Radio. They're taking a break right now, but they hope to come back soon. Check out She Heals I Tank, twitch.tv says She Heals I Tank, where Mione and Emmy from Musicast XIV, go check out Musicast XIV, was on their show recently, so go check them out. Also, I'm doing a competition for Final Fantasy players. If you're a fan of the Fat Cat mount, and you want a chance to win it, tweet me, hashtag NekoMeowcer, that's NEKOMEOWCER, and make sure you tweet it to @MGR_Chili, so MGR, of course, _CHILLE, for your chance to win the Fat Cat. For those that don't know, the reason why I've called it hashtag NekoMeowcer is because the English translation team decided to make the cat description a little bit disgusting.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's really sweet and kind in all of the other descriptions, but the people who did the English translation decided that nah, they want it to be completely horrible and disgusting. It's something like the cat is just a corpse filled with a demon's soul, and that's why it can fly. Or it's a cat that's been killed and has been brought to life by a necromancer. So, you're riding a corpse. Cat.
That's fun.
Hashtag NekoMeowcer. I'd like to shout out to Mione from She Heals the Tank. I'd like to shout out to Klaus. We miss you. Hope you're doing well. Just a shout out to everyone. Shout out to Tim and Gary. Yay! And Alfonso, we miss you. Gary, you got any shout outs?
Oh, just the listeners. Chris, miss you, Chris. Alfonso, I guess I don't miss you, according to other people.
See, he just confirmed it. He said it himself.
They're 100% wrong, but they'll just say anything to get between us. They're just jealous.
It is jealousy.
It's all jealousy.
It really
All
is.
jealousy.
Fonzie's so hot.
Yeah. And,
So
yeah.
is. So yeah,
Alright.
that's how can I contact you, by the way?
You can contact me at Gagauge, that's GAGLAUSH, on pretty much everything,
Okay.
if I'm there.
Well, that's this week's episode of Unchained done. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your ear holes are now filled with words and excitement. So until next week, where we'll bring back more video games and talk about how Sobble is one of the best Pokemon ever made. Go check us out next week at psu.podbean.com as always, or go check us out on the YouTube channels. Also, remember you can contact us by emailing us at ben.shabeel@psu.com or contact us on Twitter, Pod Unchained. So until then, video games involve buttons, so go press some buttons until enjoyment happens. Excitement.
Press my buttons until enjoyment happens.
Wiggle those joysticks, fellas. Until next week. Goodbye.
Yes. Aww.